Hello everyone, this is a more Unchained video. I think like the second one I made, actually might have been three. But we're not really playing the game this video. What we are doing is we're checking something out that I've discovered. But over Discord stuff, I just focus on 3D online stuff. And I especially when I'm using a phone for my emulator, it's quite tricky to get stuff like a PS2 emulator. And it might be possible, and if I figure it out, I'll let you guys know. But Mortal Kombat Unchained is very much possible, and I think I want to cover it because obviously this is not really an active thing, but people really like Deception and Unchained. And I want to show you guys that getting it online for this is ridiculously easy. As you can see, I've selected Connect Online, and it's worked. I got all this. Create a match and so see a profile. I changed my layout a bit so that the screens are tiny, but that means I have to have stuff on my screen. But it's not that bad. I've kind of orientated it. That's not. I said that wrong. But I set it up so that like it doesn't really conflict with like the stuff shown in gameplay. So we probably won't be getting in a game about like any. And yeah, no game session is currently available, unfortunately. But I can create a match, and maybe someone will just show up. Now I'm 99.9% sure this works because it's let me on the thing. Yes, let me connect and stuff. But I haven't had anyone to play against, which is unfortunate. So I guess if you're seeing this, then try it out because this is ridiculously easy. So first we discuss emulation. Now there is a site just called Vimslet. I will probably link this all in a comment or in the description. But you go to Vimslet, you go to the vault and you select the game. So PlayStation Portable, and then there's like it's just a big library of basically every game you could think of for like a set amount of consoles. So all the 3D and Mortal Kombat stuff is there, including like tournament editions and stuff. And a lot older stuff, so it really does have everything. It's the best place to get your thing. And also, when you get Unchained from Vimslet, I'm 99% sure it gives you the USA version, and you need the USA version to access the servers. I don't know why, you just do. So yeah, I will link all that in the description, but once you find it on Vimslet, which is very easy to navigate, it's well organized. There's a download button, and you download it, and it's possible on your phone. You know, it's available on basically any device. So you download it, and you need an archiver thing. And as you can see here, I'd recommend the archiver. I might need an update for it. But yeah, when you get the file downloaded, wherever your download section is on your phone, hopefully you know where that is. I know that, it's quite difficult to figure this out. Like, Unchained has like some mods for like 60 frames per second, which would obviously help with the online experience. But I cannot. At least currently, I don't know how to get like inside the files of a mobile app. Because that's basically like put this certain file in which grants you access to cheats. I don't know why the cheats aren't there by default. Literally every other emulator I've seen that has cheats is way more simpler about that, but whatever. If you can, there's some interesting mods you can get. But yeah, I recommend getting this, and when you download it, you should get like an option to just extract it to this, and you just select that, and you should be good to go. You should have the file ready to put onto your emulator. So you've got this PSP emulator. This is one you should be getting. This also needs an update. But yeah, this is the best one. There's a gold version where you have to pay. I don't know what perks it gives you, but this basic version is perfectly serviceable. It's for getting what you need here. So yeah, just download these two things, go to Vimslet, find Mortal Kombat Unchained. I'll have a link to Vim's Lair. But you can just Google Vim's Lair and then you'll get the list. So yeah, you do all that. And when you get onto the PP and it says PP, there is a game section and you've got an add section. Oh, hold on. No, I think it's browse. And then you find your folder, like you've got Unchained here, and then you click use this folder, obviously, and it grants you the thing. So, yeah. See, I've got all these games here and stuff. And those are all files I use on different emulators, you know, because certain emulators focus on certain consoles and stuff. But yeah, this is what I do to emulate on a phone. I just use a Samsung. So yeah, that's about it. And yes, the settings. Hold on. I almost missed a pretty specific setting. So you just go like to access your menu for the game, and you go to networking, and you just have the same settings. So this is basically the default settings where you have to tick a few things, and this is what gives you access to online. It is so simple. It's basically a feature with getting the emulator itself. This will take you like a minute to do, to get the online up and running. So the main challenge is if you're unfamiliar with how to do it, emulating is problem. But yeah, it's possible, I guess, all devices where you can emulate. So I'd give it a go. I would definitely give it a go, especially if you like want a 3D experience, because Unchained is a pretty complete thing. It's quite flawed because yeah, it's from a PSP. But with that, it makes the emulation actually run quite smooth. Because you got the assets. But there is a mod for just getting the PS2 assets put over it. Because the models look kind of scuffed. They're like kind of, the faces are like kind of scrunched up, and you can't really tell until you have like close-up stuff. I find it funny, and I think again it helps with the emulation itself. So yeah, I think it's a fun game. So it's definitely worth a shot. And yeah, let me know if you do this, because I need people to play online with. It's very cool that you can do stuff like this. But yeah, this is basically it. And actually, before I end it, I can't believe I nearly missed this big detail. I'll actually just show you how to get onto this menu. So what you saw is actually on the PC version. So the menu will look a bit different, but it has the same thing. So you go on here, and then you get to the back, and then it shows up with all this. On PC, I don't know, like on the PC version, I don't know what that is, but I've seen there's like a certain icon for it. But you go to settings, and you got your stuff. Here, you just go to networking. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.